Howdy, this is Mackenzie Franklin from SideGameLLC here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to organize Praga, Caput, Regni into one box with a smidgen of lid lift here. Now you'll see why there's some lid lift here in a second, because our goal is to get gameplay started as soon as possible, and I think this organization system does a perfect job, and its key use is a single set of organizers from the Dollar Tree. Without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look. So first off, we'll prop off the top, and right off the bat, you'll see that we have, we've got a loose piece up here. So first off, you see that we have some 3D components in here. So we have two main 3D components that we'll go ahead and take out now, and these are the Hunger Wall 3D component that will kind of rest on the top here, as well as I think this is the Cathedral, if I'm not mistaken. So you'll kind of just rest those on top. And as you can see, we have the alternate sections on top here. And so you can play with them on here, you can play without, you can play a mixture of them. It's great that they include these for that added variability. You can kind of just leave them on top of there between game sessions. And on the right side here, tucked into the side, we're actually gonna put the tops of those boards. That way you can have those as reminders and to complete those 3D packages. Otherwise, they'll kind of stick out a little bit too far. On the left here, we've got all of your player starting wheels. So these are for all your action selections. And underneath this, we have a tray for all of the resources and components that you'll need for the game. So first off, let's take a look, and this one is $1. You can buy this at the Dollar Tree. It's in the tool section, so it's used for nails and things like that, but it's really nice because it has this curved tray in here, so it makes picking up things really easy. So we've got our egg tokens, we've got our windows, our red and blue markers, as well as our reminder tokens for the round, as well as the production tokens that you can kind of unlock, and 5-point marker for if that point accumulation gets a little bit too far. So there's lots of cool choices here, and I really like this organization method for it all. It fits really nicely in there, really easy to take out, and it fits pretty snugly on that side. Now inversely, we have a larger version of this organizer here for all of the tiles. So this game is full of these tiles, and I think that this organizer does a lovely job in making sure that they're well organized. It's almost like it was built for this game. It's kind of crazy. So once again, you can find this for $1 at the Dollar Tree, and this is going to be in the tools section. So it kind of counts as a for larger tool sets. But let's go ahead and pop it open. So first off, you'll notice that there are 6 individual sections here for each of the tiles from each of the eras, and they fit perfectly. So you have the level 1s and the level 1S in the back here, and that way at the end of every game you can shuffle them up so that they're ready to go for the next game immediately. So you've got the level 1s and the level 2s, the level 1 grays and the level 2 grays, the level 1 reds and the level 2 reds. And once again, you'll just put the S tiles in the back here. That way you always know which side to pull from. So super useful and great storage system. In this middle section here, you're going to have all of the different upgrade tiles for the books. So if you unlock those book bonuses, and similarly to these hexagonal tiles, you can shuffle those at the end of every game so they're ready to go. In this back section here, you're going to have the bridge tiles and the end game scoring tiles, as well as the extra egg tokens, but you probably won't need them because, let's be real, those 3D eggs are really fun. And in the front here, you have the random setup tiles for the, I forget what it's called. It's for the bridge action. And then you have all of the double-sided market tiles, as well as the action tiles themselves. So you'll be using these every game, so you kind of just group them. That way you're ready to kind of dish them out on the board. So I really enjoy this storage system. And once again, it feels like it was perfectly made for this game. It's kind of wild how it fits everything super nicely. I really enjoy this. So $1, Dollar Tree, pretty great. Underneath that organizer, we're gonna have the individual player boards. Super nice. You'll have all of the colored player components in little bags. You can just toss those to the respective player based on what they're playing. You've got the bridge here, the Charles Bridge, ready to go. And these pieces do come out so you can flip them so that way your setup is different every game. Really nice. And then underneath we have the board, as well as the rule book, and rules and cards for solo play. So you can print these out online for a more aggressive automa instead of just kind of a beat your own score. We've got some nice Doge sleeves for them. Fun. And then we've got our score reminders for endgame scoring, and for during game resolution of bonus actions and whatnot. And that's the game. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pack this back up. So first off, we'll put those solo components and the reminders on the bottom. You'll take the rule book and put it on top of those. The board and put it on top of those. The player boards, and you're going to put them face down on this left side. The Charles Bridge 3D structure on this right side. You'll take the resources and put them here. You'll take the player action reminders and put them here. You'll put the colored player components on the side here. You'll take this large organizer and put it up here. You'll take these reminders for the wall and the cathedral and put them on the right here, tucked snugly on the side of the board. And then you'll take these 3D sections for the hunger wall and the cathedral, and you'll place them right on top there. And that is organizing Praga, Caput, Regni. So, if you have any questions about my organization method here, please let me know down in the comments below. If you have a game you'd love to see organized, please let me know. I hope some of you found this useful. Thanks so much for watching. Side Game Strong.